What's up? This is a For No Fame live exclusive event. The What's Poppin' show. What's up, y'all? We back closing out this May, the month of May. It was a long month. Y'all know that. So how y'all doing tonight? This evening. Anyway, we're gonna get right into it. This whole thing been very, very long. All right, boom. For those who just catching this channel, just catching this live for the first time, we've been talking about this Diddy thing for a minute. I've been talking about this thing for over a year. The point of the matter is, it's now his time to go down. Now today is an update, and in my opinion, it's official. Diddy is going to get indicted. He's going to get indicted. We're going to look at it tonight. We got more proof. We got more facts. I told y'all the real media, it has not stopped. The real media is connecting all the dots along with the Homeland Security people, FBI, things like that. And I told y'all, man, this the game they've been playing. People was trying to play the game like it was all about Diddy beating on Cassie. I told y'all it's more than just that. Sex trafficking, the drug trafficking. Get it? Allegedly holding people against their will. Allegedly violating people, threatening with super violence. The real know what's up. But I'm telling y'all, a lot of people wanted this to go away. A lot of people wanted it to blow over. A lot of people are on the same type of shit as Diddy as well. So that's why this is like a Pandora's box. And you're going to see the people that was in the game with the biggest mouths, they are the most quiet. Because if this can happen to Diddy, a billionaire, the one who controlled the game, this is a perfect example that this shit can happen to anybody in that game, in the industry. This can happen to anybody in real life. That's why a lot of people are scared. And by now, you should at least know, y'all, who's real, who's not, who's running, who's dealing with shit, who's standing 10 toes down. You should already know by now. But if you don't, that just means you're still lost in this world. All right, so anyway, we're going to get into it. Y'all know how I do. This is one of them nights. We cooking. We going in. Shout out to the members, man. Look, shout out to the members, the extra special people that appreciate what I do. On top of that, I appreciate y'all because y'all make me do this shit. Anyway, man, let's go, man. Y'all already know how it's going down. So look, the What's Poppin' show. I'm going to set it off. I'm going to do what I do. I'm going to drop the link. Anybody want to come up, you're welcome. If not, we out. So let's go. Diddy indictment coming soon, y'all. It's coming soon. Now, a lot of key things happen. They got to excuse me. For those who don't know, certain things I have to repeat. Other than that, boom. Remember when I told y'all when Diddy kept trying to make himself look good to the people and it started to work during the Drake beef? This is why they had to turn up the pressure on him. See, I'm going to rewind it for you. Remember when Diddy had all these lawsuits coming out? He officially has 8 lawsuits. Point is this, y'all. Boom. He was good with those 8 lawsuits. Because, remember, he was able to run the narrative. Oh, man, they lying. They lying on me. It's a money grab. Why? Because it was regular lawsuits. So, let me show you how crafty this government is, man. So I'm telling you, I know the game now, man. Same thing like with Cassie. Just like somebody said, Cassie didn't want to get brought up on charges neither. I told y'all it's the same thing with the R. Kelly shit. People, you got to know law now, man. Anytime you hear RICO, it always means it's a leader and other people are involved. Keyword, leader. I can't be a leader unless I have people under me. All right? So I'm showing y'all, this whole situation means that the FBI, Homeland Security, whoever was already watching this whole spectacle, and like I said, in my opinion, they already started grabbing people up. Why? To get information on Diddy. That's why I said, my opinion, they already grabbed Usher up. They already grabbed Cassie up. They already probably grabbed Meek Miller. They already grabbed whoever was around this dude, Rick Ross. They probably grabbed a lot of people up already. And the reason why, I remember when I told y'all with Usher, I said for some reason, Usher's getting all this shine out of nowhere. I said the man got herpes. He been exposed for being a nothing, all right? He's Diddy's homeboy. Diddy found him, but for some reason, they kept putting extra push behind Usher. Then you got to look at it in the mind, y'all. You got to look at things from a big perspective. Usher's Diddy homeboy. That's his baby boy. So your name is Diddy. You got all this fucking drama on you. People coming for you, yet your little homeboy getting all this shine. After the fact, he was exposed for having herpes. So I know Diddy probably looking at the whole shit, but my point is, you'll see. For some reason, Usher started getting special favors. Super Bowl. He headlined in Vegas the whole summer. But what I'm telling y'all, a lot of them could have been got rounded up last year. You get what I'm trying to tell y'all? That's how the shit go. So we looking at this shit now. It's all coming clear full circle. Everything I say is alleged, only allegations, not a fact. My point is, when it was just lawsuits, y'all, Diddy thought he was just going to walk around and it was going to blow over, because as long as it was regular lawsuits, he can always have the little, he can always have that loophole of they're trying to sue me, therefore he can still do business. People are still trying to be his friend, you know, and being that Diddy was playing the sympathy card on mainly black people, because mainly, to tell you the honest to God truth, only people who believe Diddy was black people, only people ever sided with him was black people. These just facts. All right. So the point is, the government is smart. They let him walk around like he was all good. But one thing he didn't do. See, when he had those lawsuits, if he would have just shut the fuck up and stayed out the way, he might have been okay for a little while. But I told y'all, when he kept trying to make those home videos of his family, and he kept trying to make videos of him praying, he kept trying to clean his image for the public, posting pictures of his daughter. See, he was doing test runs. That's what it's called on the internet. It's called that and everything. He was doing test runs. You know what Diddy was doing, y'all? He'll post his daughter to see how many likes he get. That's why I always tell y'all, when I'm on this internet and people like me on the internet talking our little shit, they don't care about this shit. Why? Because my little views don't mean shit. When Diddy could post a picture and see he still get 1 million views, 1 million likes, this is how they monitor their fan base and they monitor their status. So he like, yeah, motherfuckers on YouTube talking shit, but whenever I post a picture, I'm still getting 500,000 likes, 500,000 views. I'm still getting 100,000 comments. Y'all see that? And this is what I kept telling y'all. Don't just look at Diddy. Look at the people who co-signing him. Look at the people that like his shit, that comment. Didn't I show you Busta Rhymes was liking Diddy comments? That's why Busta Rhymes just got exposed for being fruity. We already knew that, but I'm going to show you how media work and how government work. Okay, Busta Rhymes, you're in Miami. You're in Florida. Diddy's in Florida. Hey, the government know, Busta, you're probably talking to Diddy. You're down there with him. So to fix you, Busta, to let you know you're not good neither, we're going to put some information out on you to shut you the fuck up. That's what happened to Busta, in my opinion. You got to just connect dots, y'all. All right? They're not playing with this end of hip-hop shit. And my point is, what I'm also seeing, they're not going to let nobody revive that shit from the old school neither. Anybody down with Diddy, his friends, his era, his genre, anybody trying to revive that shit, they're going to get rid of them. Kind of like they got rid of the young boys, because the young boys couldn't revive hip-hop. But I'm telling y'all, it's some shit going on. Boom. Let's go. This is official. I told y'all CNN was on this shit. But a lot of y'all, not the people on this channel, a lot of people kept believing the nigga news. All right. The nigga news is bullshit doctored articles that drop on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. And people keep regurgitating, repeating the same fucking bullshit. Meanwhile, it's talking about nothing, because the real details and the real information is on CNN. And if you understand about media, mainly black media picks and choose which topics they talk about, or how far they go into depth, or they choose a side. Meaning, most black media, it was raised on Diddy. Or if they like Diddy, or have a chance to make money with Diddy, or scared of Diddy, whatever the situation is, they're going to tap dance with the topic. Meanwhile, this is the most crucialest case that has happened in our time, like I told y'all, all right? This is bigger than OJ. This is bigger than any other case. You know why? Because I'm pretty sure it's a lot of shit that happened that we never going to know about. So let's use our fucking brain, y'all. It's my opinion. If we assume that Diddy has something to do with Tupac and Biggie, what up, Net Stars? How many people with no name, nobodies, could possibly be dead? It's that simple. People accuse him, assume he has something to do with Biggie and Pop, something like that. So imagine how many no-name people it could be. Get it? That's how deep this shit is. That's how I look at it. Plus, you got to remember, this man had power for 30 years. That's a lot of fucking dirt. This nigga probably did a lot of dirt each and every year. He did some type of dirt. So that's what I'm telling y'all. But don't forget this too. Don't think they didn't let him torment. Don't think they didn't let him run around. Also, you got to understand, son, how this place work we live in. They'll let a Negro make all the money because they already know one day we're going to take it anyway. So you can't take the money if you don't let them make it first. So let them make the money for 3 decades and then we'll take that shit. Take that. And that's what they did. So my point is this. CNN. This is breaking news. A federal grand jury may soon hear from Sean Diddy Combs' accusers. It's about to hit the courts. It's about to hit the courts, y'all. And this fool about to get indicted. All right? And like I said, this is where it all started at. And you'll see, he was a different man back then. He was very, very soft. He did not have the gangster tough guy persona. This is when he actually had just transitioned from the dancer to a so-called CEO. None of that tough guy shit. But you'll clearly see Diddy went into this role and it spiraled out of control, and then he became somebody else. And that who he became is the motherfucker getting dealt with right now. He might have was cool back then. I don't know. But right now, he is proven to be a black plague that fucking put a lot of drama on the black community, man. That's what he did. That's what I'm charging him with. But like I said, right? This is where it started at. Bad boy. Craig Mack is dead. Biggie dead. Meanwhile, he tried to change his name from Puffy to Diddy to Love. So this is when he started trying to be Love. This is the time. This Love album is the exact album that Little Rod worked on that got this motherfucker with these charges right now. Get it? Y'all know that. Little Rod, like I said, I'm going to repeat it. In my opinion, Little Rod was a government agent, a government informant, specifically sent to get Diddy, meaning to make the charges stick. Let me rewind. Now, Little Rod was allegedly working with Diddy from 21 to 22. This is my point. They was already investigating this fool. I'm going to say around the time of that Me Too shit with Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, and it's one more. It's a few people. Brother Polite. I remember all these people getting snatched up. I think they would start investigating him back then. Once sex trafficking became the #1 topic in America, I've been telling y'all this for 2 years. Fentanyl and sex trafficking is the #1, the #2 things the government is on top of. Homeland Security is on it. FBI on it. All these agencies, that's what they on. And Diddy was accused of dealing with all of those things. The point is, this is how I'm cracking the code on him. They were already investigating him. Remember, the pandemic hit. Remember, they was in the house with the gray beards and all of that. I go back to that time because that was a crucial time when I first started noticing Diddy acting weird, me personally. I started noticing he was acting weird, and I also knew that was a breaking period. I also remember hearing out of Diddy's mouth. He was trying to speak up for the black community, and he said out his own mouth that the black community is not just voting for anybody no more. And when he was talking, in my opinion, I took it like he was giving a threat to the Democrats. Either way, I don't know. But I remember him saying that. Then he got into beef with Warner Brothers. Then he got into beef with Diageo, the owners of Ciroc. And those are the things that put the nail in his coffin. I had to repeat that. My point is, he was already being investigated. This is how we know. Because they already had the information. They just sent Little Rod to confirm it. Remember, Little Rod filmed him. Little Rod has the film or, the footage of Diddy allegedly doing drugs. I'm pretty sure he got footage of drugs out on tables, shit like that. What else do people keep forgetting that they're not talking about? Remember, they keep trying to make it about Cassie. Did one of Diddy's alleged drug mule not get caught at the airport in Miami with the work? Did y'all forget that? Once they caught his worker, his alleged worker, the alleged boy was his boyfriend, something like that, the ex-college player that lived with Diddy, the white boy, allegedly. Get it? The point is, you'll clearly see, once they caught him at the airport, they had the proof that Diddy is moving work. And you got to understand, they never told us how much drugs they found. It could have been 3-4 kilos. We don't know. Either way, they caught Diddy's alleged drug mule. That's how the drug charge is going to stick. Little Rod was sent, in my opinion, specifically. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I think Little Rod was in the house, probably flirting with Diddy and everything. He probably was trying to lure him in. Probably was playing the game with Diddy. He probably did do some shit with Diddy. But the whole purpose of Little Rod was to be in that house for a couple months, study Diddy, get that footage, and get him out of there. Y'all gotta remember, son. I've been telling y'all this a long time. See, this is what a lot of these people don't know. And I'm mainly talking to black people with a lot of money. They think when they get that money, they free. This is how this shit work, y'all. Even if Diddy didn't bother nobody, just the fact that he's a black billionaire that deals with hip hop, they always gonna want to know what the fuck he got going on in that house, what he got going on. That's how this shit work. My point is, either way, they was gonna send an agent at him anyway to keep tabs on him. My point is, being that it was his time to go down, they specifically sent Little Rod. They probably promised him a career. They already told him he already knew he was gonna get caught up the situation. All right. I could tell Little Rod was really a nobody, but I think he was specifically picked to handle this job, and he did it. And that's why I keep telling people it was Little Rod that made it stick. Why am I saying that, y'all? Because remember, a lot of people trying to make it like it's just about Cassie. Oh, that video, oh, he ain't going to jail for that. I heard ignorant people say that. I told you, man, some people are so dumb. I swear. That video old, yes, it's old, but it's still evidence, fool. The video is old, but it helps push the narrative of what's already being said. Also, it is not just about him beating Cassie. It is about a lot of shit. He didn't just do that. He allegedly in trouble for allegedly kidnapping and trafficking her, but other people as well. And that's one of the things his son is caught up in too. His son is also being accused of holding chicks hostage, basically. But the point is, you gotta when you look at Little Rod, you gotta understand that he had to go deep cover to pull this shit off. This is the man that went deep cover, which means what? The government sent him to do it, which means they already heard and knew a lot of shit on Diddy. They just needed the proof and the confirmation. Because remember, it's he say, she say. When you're dealing with a billionaire, they got to have all they fucking ducks in a row. They know this. That's why they're not playing with him. Get it? That's why when when it's a billionaire, they're not going to just get him for some one petty thing and then he leave, get out of a bond. No, let him walk around. As they're building the case, they've been building this shit for months. They could be questioning 1,000 motherfucking people, friends, all type of shit. You get it? Then they get this big package together, get all his people to turn on him, get everything in writing, get tabs on all his money. That's another thing too, y'all. That's another thing. Let me tell y'all, that's another thing how it go. That's another reason why you don't lock up a billionaire real fast, because sometimes it takes time for them to track all of his money and assets as well. All his foreign accounts, get it? Check all his whole shit. Why? So once he's locked up, now they got access to all that shit. And don't give him a chance to get rid of none of that shit. Get it? So that's why they've been doing this shit. But then, as he's walking around, in his mind, he thinks he's good and he's going to get back in with the people. Therefore, a lot of black people started to sway the fence on the whole shit. Meanwhile, the whole shit is a game, y'all. Because all you got to do is know the law. When you're in America, if you know the law, you'll never be tricked. It's all about the law, man. So look, as you see, man, Diddy was trying to play the good guy role. He'd been trying to play these good guy images. If I'm not mistaken, that might be one of the pictures he posted around Easter. And I already told y'all about dark-skinned Diddy. So boom. Now we're going to look at the proof, y'all. We're going to get right into it. We're going to get right into the proof. Let's go. Federal investigators are preparing to bring accuser of music mogul Sean Diddy Combs before a federal grand jury. Two sources familiar with the probe tell CNN. So as you know, CNN deal with major exclusive investigative reports. Y'all know when they on a job, it's a lot of different things going on that the whole world is watching when it's on CNN. And I was telling y'all this about a month ago. I said, hey, maybe in the black community is being downplayed, but I told y'all in the white community on major news, major America, this is the biggest shit since OJ. It is number one, meaning all eyes on Diddy, period. So once again, possible witnesses have been notified by investigators that they could be brought in to testify in front of a federal grand jury in New York City. According to one source, bringing individuals who have filed civil lawsuits against Combs before a grand jury could mark a significant escalation in the government's ongoing investigation involving the producer and Bad Boy Records founder. Combs has been named in 8 civil lawsuits since November. 8. And you still had people saying that Diddy getting lied on. Showing y'all. 8. And don't forget, within some of these lawsuits, do not forget, y'all, L.A. Reid is tied into some of this shit. Aaron Hall is tied into some of this shit. Don't forget that. The homies. Combs has been named in 8 civil lawsuits since November, 7 directly, accusing him of sexual assault, 7 alone. One of the 8 lawsuits filed by former girlfriend Cassie Ventura has been settled. Another lawsuit accused his son, Christian Combs, of sexual assault, and Sean Combs is accused of aiding and abetting. So as you see, his son is charged with sexual assault. Or, you get it? Somebody's accusing him of sexual assault as well, his son. And like I said before, he's an idiot because what father gets his son in trouble? You also will see he's also mentioned as aiding and abetting his son in some shit, helping his son, whatever. And like I said, we know Diddy's weird because once he got in trouble with women and accused of doing things to men, we started seeing him take more family pictures than we ever seen in our whole life. And you can clearly see it's a front. You can clearly see it's bogus. And like I said before, there are no women around. If you can't see he's exploiting these kids, I don't know what to tell you. Either way, it ain't gonna work because 2 of them, yeah, they got snatched up. Y'all know that. And as you know, his house got raided. And you could tell, right? So when they took these pictures, this was the government at their shit and paparazzi taking pictures. They thought it was a joke. Nah. The whole purpose was to embarrass him because he's a failed father, but I'm not here for that. The point is, he got his sons in this shit too. King Combs, he's in the shit. I don't know if Justin is. I don't think Justin is being charged with nothing that I know of, but King Combs is. A spokesperson for the Homeland Security Investigations Agency declined to comment on the existence of a grand jury, but noted the investigation remains ongoing. So the facts are he is still being investigated right now, which means they are still building the case because I'm pretty sure they're going to make this shit stick. These potential witnesses have not yet been prepped for testimony, both sources told CNN, cautioning that Homeland Security investigators are still in the process of gathering evidence. See that? Facts, y'all. Gathering the evidence. Homeland Security are still doing homework and questioning potential sources of information, meaning they're still investigating people, like I said. What they're doing right now is still talking to people, and 9 times out of 10, they're checking his finances and shaking people down, too. Don't get it fucked up. They probably done pressed Nori, Fabulous, all of them. That's how it's going to go down, y'all. Mace, all of them. Because don't forget, a lot of his lawsuits are from the 90s. A lot of his lawsuits are from the studio. So that's going to bring up shit from back then. Get it? And don't forget, y'all know about boxing. This is just a jab. Keefe D, next month, that Tupac shit come up, then Diddy going to get hit with a right hook. See that? Either way, he not going to win. Allegedly. So look, y'all, let's go. As you see, man, Homeland Security is questioning potential sources, aka people, for information. And you see in their federal probe. Probe means they up his ass. All right, they got all eyes on Diddy. They're probing his ass. Get it? Then let me show y'all again. What you think this is, man? They're flying drones over this fool house, man. They probably flying drones over this nigga house every day, 24/7, y'all. Probing. That's what's going on. Meaning he ain't going nowhere and they so far up his ass. That's why I say I'm pretty sure when Busta Rhymes was down there, he's talking to Diddy, and that's why Busta Rhymes had to get exposed. That's why he had to get embarrassed. So he can be a trending topic with his friend. That's the game they playing, y'all. So let's go. People forget who run this media shit. They forget. So hold up. As you can see, this is when the government was outside the house and they thought it was a game. You can see Lil Justin was in the car high. They was all being giggly and goofy. You feel? Look, They all thought it was a joke, so they got put down on that ground. So look, another thing I'm gonna show y'all. Hold up. Let's go back into it real quick. I'm gonna show you. We're gonna get into it. Hold up. CNN previously reported in March, per law enforcement source, that the investigation stems from many of the sexual assault allegations put forth in several of the civil lawsuits against Combs. So as you see, look, the evidence includes video from Combs. Remember, they went in the crib and got all that video. So y'all know it's a lot of evidence on that shit. Y'all know this. Facts. Federal agents are in possession of video taken inside of Combs' recently searched residences. A source said it's unclear whether the video was seized during the raids or whether investigators obtained video from individuals they have been questioning. See that? People filming them. Little Rod. Little Rod already told us. They're telling us straight up right here. Boom. They got his cameras, and they also have footage of Little Rod filming him. Boom. They are contacting people that they found on the tapes. Facts. I told y'all they hitting people up. Told you. The thing is, not only are they hitting people up, they already hit people up. Let's fast forward a little bit, y'all. Who's some of the people they probably hitting up? Bingo, Meek Mill. This was at Diddy house. If I'm not mistaken, y'all. Let me show y'all how time is just moving on us. And a lot of time we all miss shit. I think this was at Diddy house right here where Meek Mill was in that pool, man. I think that was the house right here. I don't know. But I know one thing. As you see from the article, they're investigating people. They're investigating. I'm pretty sure they Meek Mill, because remember, Little Rod put Meek Mill in the shit, so you know what's going to happen. Meek Mill is going to have to snitch on Diddy, and they might lie to Meek Mill and say, hey, we got you on tape doing something to a woman too. We got you on here doing some drugs. Showing y'all. We know they're going to talk to Meek Mill. If they didn't already, hey, they probably talked to Buster, and he ain't listen. Another thing is this. His son gonna fuck around and go down too, y'all. His son might not get a lot of time, but his son gonna fuck around and go down too. And then they better all hope people shut their mouth about that Kim Porter stuff. Who else? I'm pretty sure they question all of them too. I'm pretty sure they question Tyrese. I'm pretty sure anybody at them parties, y'all, you got to remember, these were eras of them kicking it, and a lot of shit was going on. So that means you got to remember, y'all, we already know they went back to 91, 94. So look, you got 2008, 2009, 2012, get it? All these years. So a lot of people that was around him that are mentioned, or we also assume that Diddy was the type to keep videos, old shit in the crib, they got that too. Then you got to remember, this is how it worked too, y'all. When you of his level, they're going to find out all of his storages, like, stuff he stores stuff at, all the houses he bought for family. They're going to go through all his shit. Anything with his name on it. So look, boom, let's go back. I'm almost done too, y'all. I'm almost done. As you see, look, federal investigators are now digging deeper, and some of the accusers have been questioned numerous times. A source said a second source corroborates this current state of the investigation. Accusers who have spoken to federal agents during the investigation have been actively cooperating with investigators, with some handing over evidence they believe may be helpful in the probe. One source said investigators are also bringing in new individuals for questioning. Do y'all get it now? Y'all know what's popping. Y'all see it's about to go down, right? It's going down. We are dealing with the Black Jeffrey Epstein, aka Diddy Epstein, and now we're going to find out in the future his black book, his list. The same as that program for Epstein is the same program we're seeing right now. The only thing is Diddy going to end up asleep, or is he going to go to jail? This is why I told y'all a long time ago that this was the illest movie that you're going to watch in real life. This is the real entertainment, y'all. So people choosing sides. A lot of people are quiet. Let me fast forward something real quick. Let me show y'all something, y'all, so you can see the truth. Mano doesn't believe Cassie or Lil Rod. I told you these guys were fake. I said hip hop was over a while ago. I see him say something about hip hop ain't dead. Hip hop ain't going nowhere. Because, you know, I think Juicy J was talking about how hip hop going to die out. Even Juicy J came out and said hip hop going to die if it don't change. And Mano try to say, no, it ain't. Can you see the shit Mano be on? Can you now see why Troy Ave and Taxstone both in jail when they was around these dudes at that situation in New York City? Can you see that? Anyway, that's just my opinion, right? Mano doesn't believe Cassie or Lil Rod. Why? He's still hoping one day Diddy give him a deal, let him hold a couple dollars. That's why. But I wanted you to see how far people have sold out and how far niggas go for shit. Instead of him just shutting the fuck up, why the fuck would this even be a caption? Matter of fact, let me clarify myself because I don't even know if he really said it. This could just be a caption. But if Mano said this shit right here, I just want y'all to see what he said. I have no comment. Mano doesn't believe Cassie or Lil Rod. Well, I hope he said that before the facts came out. I really hope he said that. I really hope he said that because as of today, everything is facts is in stone. That's what we're talking about right now. These billion-dollar corporations do not waste their time talking about fake shit, lies, gossip, he say, she say. Anyway, look, either way it go down, this fucking embarrassment of Diddy and this being the end of rap, that's all real, regardless of the fact. That's why Mano now works with Angela Yee, and he will never have a platinum record on his wall. He will never have another fucking hit. He gonna keep being that sidekick with Angela Yee. That's about it. Because none of them have the clout they thought they had, and all of them fucking lost their way, and they're never gonna get no more big checks from the white man. If they do, they're gonna be under contract for years, and they're gonna be stuck in a fucking house being podcasters, and all they're gonna do is run their fucking mouth. Because remember, being that they can't rap no more, they still have to keep talking, and therefore they're gonna keep running their mouth on a fucking microphone. Get it? But anyway, all you gotta know is the government already been snatching their ass up. It's simple, y'all. We got the proof. Why? Because people that don't give two fucks about rap, they letting all that shit be known because it's the truth. And to tell you right here, some are handing over evidence they believe may be helpful. So that means they're trying to cook Diddy ass. Motherfuckers are turning on that nigga. Bingo. One source said investigators are also bringing in new individuals for questioning, including corroborating witnesses of accusers. Meaning they're bringing in co-signers to co-sign the facts. Now you see why Diddy getting high? Something telling me, man, somebody might be telling Diddy, hey, do it. Somebody might be telling him, do it. You know what you got to do. Do it. Next thing you know, Diddy found just like Epstein. Diddy look like he about to fold, y'all. CNN has learned that the scope of the investigation is much larger, focusing on, what did I tell y'all? I kept telling y'all, I'm not talking to my people, I'm talking about the other people. It's not just about Cassie. It never was just about her. Boom. Meanwhile, we got to stress this, y'all, because like a lot of dumb YouTubers, they was coming to the internet trying to rebuttal. Man, this shit about Diddy, I don't believe that shit, man. This shit, man, that Cassie shit bullshit. And I told y'all back then, these motherfuckers dumb. They don't even know what's going on because it's deeper than that. Now y'all see. Now let me let CNN tell you, because remember, don't forget this too. One thing about black people, they don't believe shit till the white man said too. Don't forget that. A lot of coons out here. So look, now we're gonna see what the white people say. Check it out, y'all. Boom. Clear as day right here. CNN has learned that the scope of the investigation is much larger, focusing on sex trafficking, money laundering, and illegal drugs. Boom. See that? These topics right here has nothing to do with the sexual assaults. Can you get it now? I'm gonna tell you again. It's last time. If you don't know the law, you're still a fucking slave. All right. So when people run their mouth, just ask them if they know the law when they're talking about certain shit. Because if they don't know the law, don't listen to fools. The point is right here. This has nothing to do with Cassie. These charges: money laundering, illegal drugs, sex trafficking. Now, Cassie is under the sex trafficking, but his lawsuits are mainly from sexual assaults. That's separate from these charges right here. That's all I'm saying, y'all. In addition to the human trafficking, Homeland Security investigators, whatever, also investigates narcotics, smuggling, and other organized criminal activity. It's much bigger than just these lawsuits. What did I tell y'all? One of the sources familiar with the scope of the investigation said, now, like I said, boom, I'm not trying to be repetitive. I'm not trying to keep saying I told you and all this and that, but I got to understand, to me, it's all frustrating because it's old. It was already known. And a lot of people, they just don't believe. Then they believe lies. Then they want to, they wanted to go away. So I say a lot of shit ahead of time. I say a lot of things according to what I see. But it always going deaf ears, and it's always coming back around late. And I'm tired of that shit. But I always got to prove it, because somebody out there got to know. Everybody out here is not fucking lying and making up shit. Some of the shit you see that's the truth is right in your face, but you just don't want to see it. I'm just the one to point it out. That's it, y'all. So we're about to close out in a minute. I'm gonna drop the link if anybody want to come up. So now we know they've been jacking people up. Now we know, I'm pretty sure they done snatched up baby mothers. Because remember, y'all know how it works. When the feds come to you, either you down with them, you was with some shit, or you know some shit. All that, I don't know nothing, they ain't going for that. Because if Diddy been buying you gifts, Diddy been buying whatever he been doing for you, they on your motherfucking ass. You got to remember, he's a billionaire. He got his arms and a lot of shit. They probably got a lot of shit to track down overseas, all of that, man. So like I said, he was grooming his kids to be just like him. Combs has not responded to the specific accusation, but he dismissed all alleged wrongdoing in a blanket denial he posted in December 2023. So as you can see, they're all going to stick together. And this also was the fall of New York. It is the modern day fall of New York, aka Babylon. Mainly the New York entertainment game, mainly the rap game. The same rap game that was started in New York, it is now being destroyed in New York. And that's why you're going to have residue called a hip hop museum, which is the funeral home. And I told y'all this shit, and a lot of y'all see it for yourself now. And now y'all see who really sold out and who stayed down the whole time. Who were the good people? And we all know that most of the good people are dead. And it ain't just a saying that good people die young. Sometimes it's because they kill them young. That's why. And sometimes they like to kill people's dreams. So it ain't about who Diddy killed. He killed a lot of people's dreams, and he ruined a lot of people's life. And I'm going to say it again to you dumb motherfuckers. The only people's life he mainly ruined, the only people's life he ruined was fucking black people. The only people he tormented was black people. The main people he fucking robbed and didn't pay them their money was black people. So what part do black motherfuckers don't get through their fucking head? All right? And I'm going to say it for the last time. Mano. So miss me with all that shit, Buster. Liking his comments, liking his shit. All you niggas could burn in hell. And maybe after that, it'll be a better place for the people that's coming up. That's how I feel about it. And on that note, I'm going to drop the link and I'm gone. I'm Ghost. Y'all heard? Y'all know how I do. Grand opening, grand closing. Pardon me, y'all. Know why? Because a lot of people got done dirty, y'all. A lot of people got destroyed from a lot of shit. And people act like we supposed to just be laughing, joking. We supposed to just be, get it? No, it's over, y'all. It's over. And I've been seeing some more stuff I'm gonna be talking about this week, man. This thing called the race, we in last place for real. I'm watching a people. I'm watching the people that took themselves out. And that's all I'm gonna say. It is what it is. On that note, we about to get out of here, y'all. Y'all enjoy y'all night. It was Papa Show. It's a fact now, y'all. So you can let it be known. Diddy's getting indicted. He's going down. He's going down. What up, Heavy Arms? Shout out to all the members. Appreciate all of y'all for pulling up. Y'all know how we do. Thank y'all for subscribing, and shout out to everybody on the replay. All right. So on that note, I'm about to tap out. I'm gonna holler at y'all. We out. One. Yeah, y'all. Too. This is a sidebar right here. I'm going to show y'all this. This Justin right here. Some people didn't know that. A lot of people didn't know that was Justin on the front of that Ready to Die album cover too. So that's Justin right there. So now we also can see how all of them ended up fucking cursed coming out with that Ready to Die album. All right, 2 of them dead. Diddy's about to go down, and Justin is in trouble. So you get it? That whole shit was a curse. All of that shit was some bullshit, y'all. And that shit cursed a generation of people, man. That's my opinion.